Today is, well, it's actually Sunday now because it's like 2 a.m. But I got my braces off on Wednesday. And I think I'm noticing a gap shifting, So I wanna record it so that tomorrow morning when I take off my retainers, I wanna see where this gap is. This gap right here, I think it was more noticeable right here. So let's see tomorrow morning where this gap is, if it's still here or it goes there. Let me brush my teeth and let's see what it looks like. First, I wash out my retainers. Use cold water, not hot, not to melt the plastic. Flossed, it might be more noticeable right now, but it's definitely less noticeable than it was last night. And that's why I'm not gonna play with not wearing my retainers. I feel like even missing one day of wearing my retainers would do damage. So yeah, if you haven't seen the video where I got my braces off, I was, on the fence about getting them off because I was like, maybe you should leave them on longer and get them tighter. And the doctor explained to me, your teeth are sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. It's really that these two teeth could be a little bigger. So when I go to the dentist to talk about getting my gums shaved or whatever it's called, my gums are still swollen and it's still sensitive, but I think I'm gonna get the bottom done too. We'll see what it looks like when the swelling goes down. I'm also gonna talk to him about making these two teeth bigger so I don't have to bother with the gaps. Right now, it's not too noticeable, but by the end of the day, it will be. Really happy I got braces, so really happy with my overall smile. I was always happy with my overall smile, even before braces, because when I smiled, my bottom teeth went behind, and it when pictures you didn't see my gap. It's when I talked that you saw the gap, because I didn't have that cover up of my gap. So now I'm happy that I can talk and I don't have gaps showing. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you, I'm actually in the car headed to go do a showing. It's a Sunday morning. I really did not want to leave my house, but I want to get these clients under contract. That's why the very little effort that I did this morning, and it's going to be a FaceTime call. But I wanted to tell you that this is something that I'm going to speak to them at my next appointment, which is in 3 months. So yes, appointments after your braces get off or more spread out. I want to say it's 3 months, maybe 6 months or something like that. It's more spread out. They definitely said if it's an emergency, contact them ASAP. Like if something happens with my permanent retainer, that has been going well. It has smoothed out. When I rub my tongue against it, it feels more smooth than it did when I first got it put on. Doesn't bother me. They said still watch how I bite into things. Apples, things like that. Like I mentioned, my gums are still sore. So not sore, but tender. So between that with my braces coming off and wearing the retainers, it feels like I got a braces adjustment. It still feels like something is going on with my mouth, but it doesn't hurt. But when I eat, it still feels like I'm aware and taking my time and that. So I am back home and it's there. So it was just in my mind. Well, it was in my mind in the sense that I felt like it came back by the end of the day. It's 11:30 a.m. And when I came to you, it was 9:50. So it doesn't take the whole day. It is there. It was in my mind. Yeah. I guess straight on. It doesn't really, it's not noticeable. And you'd have to be all in my grill to really notice, but I know it's there. I don't know if I recorded it, but I remember when it opened. I felt like it was closed tighter and it opened when he did some shifting down here, but whatever. All right, this is the next morning. I just took off my retainers and this gaff is closed. So, yeah, it's not me. I'm not going, yeah, this gaff is definitely closed. Just took off my retainers